My name is Dominick DiOrio, and I am the composer of Gathering, which is this amazing collaborative project between the librettist, Richard Powers, and the texts of 3 people involved in the project, Rosalind Yallow, Mark Van Doren, and Fazlur Khan, who we know is important for his innovations in engineering and skyscraper design. And so I saw his imagination at work, and I thought, wow, now I get to amplify this with musical sound. How am I going to do that in a way that really helps and really excites and really brings in these disciplines in an organic way? One of the things I really wanted to do when writing this project was to somehow weave into the sound of the music this sense of structure, right? Because if we think about, who Fazlur Khan was, he was an architect, and I wanted the music to reflect architecture in some way. And so the place where I set his words, I actually tried to make the sound of the music look like skyscrapers in the way it would come down and up, loud, soft, loud, soft, loud, soft.
One of his first projects when he came here was working on the Air Force Academy. He had done his Ph.D. in post-tensioned concrete, which was a very new technology at the time, and no one else knew how to do it, so he was put in charge of doing some post-tension bridges and the like. And then over time, he worked on many seminal buildings here in town, from Inland Steel to Chestnut DeWitt, the first tubular building, the Brunswick Tower, of course, John Hancock and the Sears Tower.
In writing the music, I wanted to have sections that featured the chorus alone and the band alone. And the first real feature the band gets alone about halfway through is this mechanical sounding scherzo, which is a really fast movement. And I wanted it to sound like building. I wanted it to sound like hammers and metal and things like that. So we get a sense of, oh, this is the skyscraper being built. This is engineering in action. This is architecture at work. I love mathematics and numbers and symmetry and forms and designs, and so I wanted to try and get some of this also implicit natural beauty in the way that skyscrapers balance themselves. And Fazlur Khan, of course, was known for his spiraling system of balance, right? I wanted to get that into the music.
I put myself in the place of a whole.
And it was very interesting that that the words they chose were were the 3: the woman, the Nobel Prize winner, the poet, and the engineer, and that's pretty representative of Champaign when you think about it.
This is to me something quite unique, and a work that I think will live in the history of this institution for a long time to come.